Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the class of 2024 Middle School Virtual Promotion Ceremony. Please stand for the Thai, Republic of China, and American national anthems.
ธงชาติและเพลงชาติไทยเป็นสัญลักษณ์ของความเป็นไทยเราจงร่วมใจยืนตรงเคารพธงชาติด้วยความภาคภูมิใจในเอกราชและความเสียสละของบรรพบุรุษไทย
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we
Thank you. And for our opening address, please welcome our middle school principal, Dr. Michael.
Good afternoon and welcome students, parents, staff, board members, and guests to this year's 8th grade virtual graduation. I want to congratulate each one of our scholars. They are coming to the end of a journey, but of course, the beginning of a much larger one. It is filled with challenges, but I know that they will persevere. You know what struggle looks like. You know what overcoming struggle looks like. You have had so many academic achievements, but academic achievements are only part of your accomplishments. You have excelled in music and art and sports and technology, and really in life. You've grown socially and emotionally, and we are all very proud of you. High school is full of amazing opportunities, and soon you will be freshmen, and you are responsible for taking those opportunities and transforming them into meaningful experiences for yourself. As you dream up for the next 4 years, I want you to promise me that you will dream big. Promise me that you will have the courage and the confidence to take yourself seriously. You know that I can't have a speech without mentioning The Hobbit, my favorite book. Bilbo overcome the Baggins side of himself in order to embrace the quest that awaited for him. Sometimes the same struggles that he had, we all have. The Took in us wants to pursue dreams, but the Baggins part of us wants to stay safe and conventional. 8th graders, it is now your turn for a new adventure in life. As you enter high school, take yourself seriously. Take your life in beautiful and bold directions. Envision greatness in yourself and seize every opportunity to achieve it. 9th grade is the beginning of your high school career. Grades are important. Friendships are important. Relationships are important. I know you're going to be successful in each and every one of these things. Start fresh next year. You're going to do a great job in high school. I'm extremely proud of you. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Michael. And now we will have an address from a teacher that has been with these students since 5th grade. Please welcome the wonderful and dedicated Chinese teacher, Mr. Thomas.
Hi, I'm Mr. Thomas. Thank you, students, for choosing me to deliver this year's graduation speech. I'm here to say, congratulations, class 2024. We're all in this tough time of pandemic, and we could only have this important moment online here. But I believe the sincerity from teachers and school is not affected. Congratulations to those of you who are moving up to a new stage in your lives. I can't help but recall the day I met many of you. August 5th, 2015 was the first day that we met at TCIS. It's also my first day working here. You were all grateful students at that time. I still remember the unicorns, minions, and dinosaurs on the school bags around the hallway of an elementary building. I still remember I had a duty on the playground. You were yelling and rolling around on the slide. Some of you were even angry because somebody cut the line when playing Foursquare. And I still remember in the lower school graduation 360, our principal asked you, "Are you ready to become middle schoolers?" You shouted out and replied, "No." Your school bag got changed after that summer. They looked formal, dark, and heavy. On your middle school first day turning up into my classroom, it was at a room 455 by the way, you guys looked so tired and out of breath and complained to me, "Mr. Thomas, why your classroom is so high and far?" I noticed your uniform was oversized in length. I replied to you, "If you want to pursue knowledge, you need to scale farther and higher." And you all rolled your eyes at me. Today, I can't believe you grew up so fast and are going to graduate from middle school. I start to feel that the road of being a teacher is a journey to see your figure become taller. Your steps turn bigger, and suddenly you sweep to the front of us. You wave your arms with your big, confident smile, and we stand here to see you off. Now, you are really there. Before you make a turn at the corner, there's still one more lesson I would like to let you know. This lesson is really important in your life, but we seldom get the opportunity to teach you in school. I noticed this lesson becomes more and more important, especially during this pandemic. This lesson is, learn to be friends with yourself. During these visual weeks of COVID-19, have you ever felt that your lives became so boring? Yes, we do. I noticed in our school curriculum, as learners, we seldom teach you how to get along with your emotion, stress, solitude, inferiority, pros and cons, and you. Mostly in school, we teach you how to get along with people around you and how to make your academic performance or your interpersonal relationship successful. However, during this pandemic outbreak, we have tons of time to get along with ourselves. In addition to the time of online classes, daily routines, we still have much time which is still unplanned. And that is an issue. My suggestion is, open your sensations of life. I suppose that method is workable and doable for every one of you. In my class, I used to tell my students that sensations consist of vision, hearing, smell, taste, and tactile. Psychologists find out that the vision activity occupies our daily sensation by around 85%, hearing by 10%, and the smell, taste, and tactile activities share the rest 5%. What? Our brain is unfair, but it's true. However, it can also be fair. For example, you must know the blind are sensitive to their hearing and the tactile sensation. So we are not surprised to know that the blind can identify who is coming by people's step sound, our subtle emotional change of the voice, or the braille in the book. Because the ability let loose from vision is taken over by the other sensation abilities. And that can explain why their hearing ability is always superior to common people. Time on task. In Chinese we say, 种瓜得瓜,种豆得豆. Since we spend the most time on what we see, it's also in proportion to what it can bring over with our visual capacity. If you feel why our lives are so boring and annoying, the reason might be we overuse our vision ability. If you notice one day, reading, watching YouTube, social media, playing games cannot satisfy you anymore, it will be a good timing to get up and let the other sensations to take over the vision ability. Have you ever smelled the fragrance of fruit when you eat it? Have you ever smelled the odor mixed with the smell of grass in the soil on a rainy day? Have you ever heard the different sound around your house day and night? Have you ever noticed that different flavors appear in different parts on your tongue when you eat somdam or strawberry ice cream? Have you ever touched your heartbeat and felt a different tempo when you feel peace and nervous? Have you ever hugged your parents after you graduated from elementary school? I hope your answers could be yes to above questions. So far, COVID-19 is like dark clouds descending on the world, but it also gives us more opportunities to open our sensations to feel the world. Zhuangzi, he was a Chinese philosopher. He ever said, 天地有大美而不言. Nature has its own great beauty, yet does not speak of it. If you can start to feel the beauty of the world, it would help to develop your sensation abilities, and would also help to have a better concept of yourself. Learn to be good friends with you. Last but not least, I would like to share my favorite sentence from a Chinese poet, Gu Cheng. He wrote down this sentence: 黑夜给了我黑色的眼睛，我却用它寻找光明。I was given dark eyes by the dark night, yet I used them to search for the light. I hope, class of 2024, that you take your courage whenever you feel you are in a dark moment. Learn to get along with yourself, with opening your eyes. Use your sensation to search for the light shading from the clouds. I wish you all the best. I and all the teachers here love you so much. Don't be afraid. We are looking forward to seeing you flying high into the sky. Thank you. We love you.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. And now, please give a special welcome to our Student Council President and co-valedictorian, Belle.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to welcome teachers, administrators, parents, and of course all my nerds, goofballs, music producers, ballers, Instagrammers, gamers, also known as my lifelong friends on this special day, TCIS Class of 2024's virtual graduation ceremony. I never had imagined myself living in the middle of a pandemic, and yet here we are. Everything in life is unexpected, but guess what? So are your grades. Online learning has definitely been shifting our sleeping schedule. It has been giving us office syndrome, and of course, our weights are skyrocketing. But overall, it is good to know that you won't ever say that you want to learn from home ever again. Academic-wise, it was a full-blown roller coaster ride with all the tie and science projects, stuffing in while we're working on our last-minute English MLA paper. Then we're switching over to some math problems while looking up the translations to our Chinese text. On a positive note, multitasking and time management are the skills that we all learned and mastered during our middle school years, though perhaps we could work on applying those skills a bit more to our personal lives on a daily basis. I know that we all are tired of waking up early and going to school, but this ceremony has made me realize that our hard work during the 4 years of middle school finally paid off. During class, I always remember that at least one person is late, at least one person has their AirPods hidden in their hair, at least one person complains about their workload but ironically continues to watch Netflix. At least one person pretends to read but he or she's drooling from sleepiness. And I guess these are the factors that simply makes your class unique. I still remember the 3 years where we sat on the middle school side of the soccer field and discussed all our problems with each other. I still remember all the couples that we shipped and the hallway fist bumps we've had with each other or Mr. Sean. Although I might seem like I'm a forgetful person, these are the small moments that have sentimental value to me. By the same token, I don't want to stand here as a co-valedictorian or the president of the Middle School Student Council doing a speech, but I want to stand here as your friend. As cliche as it may sound, I'm forever and always grateful for meeting you all in my life. And as a child living with a Chinese grandmother, I never get to hang out as much, but I promise that I'll hang out with you guys if you just need to hear my weird laugh, or if you need someone to give you warm hugs after you broke up, or if you need someone to bring you to a good restaurant and binge eat with you. Importantly, I'd like to thank you all so much for lighting up the last year of my middle school life. You guys will always have a special place in my heart. And I sincerely want to thank you all for this year, especially to these people. To Ja, Amy, Loa, Laura, Nadia, Austin, Kimpi, and Yin, and also Annie, who always had my back, laughed at my jokes, understood my style, and I definitely like to thank you all for coping with my weird apprenticeness. I don't have much more to say, but I'd like to mention that I might not be the friend that you all deserve, but I'd like to thank you all for managing to cooperate with me, and again, that's what I'm very thankful for. Even though the upcoming 4 years may seem scary, just keep your heads up, be ambitious, be passionate, take care of yourself physically and mentally, eat wholesome meals, listen to some good music, and don't forget to take breaks while studying. My best advice for you all is to quote Mr. Alex, do not listen to other people who tell you which path to walk on, unless you have a wife, so you have to listen to her. Another one of my favorite quotes is by Albert Hubbard. He said, "Don't take life too seriously, no one makes it out alive." In conclusion, just follow your heart. It is the best way to know what's best for you. And as a side note, please be serious about your academics, but also take time to de-stress as well. Lastly, I want to wish you all the best of luck from the bottom of my heart, and it's an honor to be giving the first and I hope last virtual speech in the TCIS history for this group of amazing human beings that I love being with. Now it's time to get back to finding calmness in the chaotic world. Be sure to wash your hands and stay safe. Please do stay safe. I miss y'all.
Thank you, Belle. Your hard work is an inspiration to us all. And now, please give a very warm welcome to our other co-valedictorian, Nadia.
Greetings to our board members, Dr. John, Dr. Michael, teachers, parents, and fellow classmates. My name is Nadia. Today, I'm honored to be able to speak at our graduation. First of all, when I initially received the news that I was going to be one of this year's valedictorians, I was really excited. But then I started to write this speech and I really didn't know how to write one. Like many other important events in my life, I wanted it to be perfect. After many days of not knowing how to write the perfect speech, I decided that this speech didn't need to be perfect. I just wanted it to be something that helps us recall our precious time in middle school. A speech where I can express my true thoughts about my time in TCIS. I remember when we first entered middle school, we thought that 4 years was a long way away. Which is true, but now looking back, I feel like the time flew by. In 5th grade, we were excited about having lockers. We were nervous to have to transition to each class, and it was a really big change for us. In 6th grade, we met Miss Julie and Mr. Alex. Rumors were that Miss Julie gave out really hard tests and that Mr. Alex was really strict. After hearing these, we were scared to step into their classes. Slowly, we found out that these rumors were indeed true. Miss Julie had really hard tests, but at the same time, she was one of the most caring teachers we have ever met. Mr. Alex was really strict, but at the same time, he's strict because he cares for us and wanted to prepare us for high school. Looking back, I find it funny that we found these teachers scary. Then, in 7th grade, we met Mr. Sean. We were one of the first classes he taught, and we got to know him really fast. He told us amazing stories and was a really funny teacher. He also joked around with us a lot. Then we went on an amazing field trip. On that field trip, we were split into groups. In turns, we got to ride a car, climb a tree, and even climb on a buffalo. I really had fun on that trip, and I want to say a special thank you to Miss Angela for always hosting great field trips. Another memorable memory last year was one that was created with our Chinese Mother Tongue class. Together, we had a really fun hot pot in Chinese class. I felt close with my classmates on that day, especially since eating together is a Chinese New Year tradition. Aside from those 3 years, this year has been especially memorable. We experienced being 8th graders. We went to an amazing middle school dance called To Infinity and Beyond. We experienced our first skit day. We took our first PSAT test. We completed so many science projects that seemed impossible to us. We had a planned relay during the science field trip. We experienced online learning. Finally, and most importantly, we helped to organize this amazing graduation. I can't believe we are graduating from middle school already. I believe that many like me feel sad to leave middle school behind. Looking back at photos from 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, those are all memories. Photos from school events, field trips, and photos from everyday school life. Even at school, the little things have become great memories for me. Playing murder and seek, sitting on the field, playing foursquare, having lunch, and even singing together. I believe that our grade is a really unique grade. I don't know if anybody noticed, but our grade has fewer people than usual. This is also the reason why I treasure our class of 2024 so much. Another reason why we are so special is because we are the first 8th grade class to ever be able to have an online graduation. I'm sure many people are sick of hearing about this, but let's look at the silver lining. Having an online graduation in 8th grade will only make us more excited about the traditional one in our senior year. Also, I guarantee you that this graduation will forever be remembered by all of us. Finally, I want to thank my teachers, friends, and family. Thank you, teachers, for educating us and bringing us through our 4 years of middle school. Thank you for answering our questions when we have them, for sharing your stories with us, for causing the whole class to laugh together. Thank you, friends, for always being there for me, for bringing an introvert like me out of my shell, for encouraging me to do things I would never do by myself, for convincing me to join SC, the talent show, and even the basketball team. Thank you to my family for staying by my side, for paying tuition to get me a good education, for being there for me so that I can talk to you about all sorts of things, especially Laura, for accompanying me through everything. A special thank you to Belle, my fellow valedictorian, for sharing this moment with me. Last of all, I want to thank our class of 2024. Some classmates I've known for about 9 years, and some I've known for just under a year. Some can tell me and Laura apart, and some cannot. But I want to thank you guys for creating so many memories together. For being there for each other, I want to tell my classmates. We're all in this together once we know that we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together, and it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. And that was an excerpt from the song We're All in This Together. I believe that together we can create more precious memories like these in high school. And I also believe that high school is just the beginning of another chapter in life. Whether or not you're going to stay in TCIS, I wish everyone the best in their future. Thank you.
Thank you, Nadia. That was great. And now, to recognize our amazing 8th graders, please welcome our fabulous school director, Crew Room.
Congratulations, class of 2024. I am very proud of you. Your parents are very proud of you. And your school is very proud of you. I wish you were here with me today so that I could present you your own diploma. However, as we are doing more things for sure this year, please know that as this photo I share with you, that you are in my heart, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You have served the TCIS middle school well, and I know you are going to be a wonderful student in high school and to do great things in our community. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, crew room. It was wonderful to see everyone's photos. A great job to all of you 8th graders. And now, please welcome our middle school counselor, Mr. Jeff.
Hello, I'm Mr. Jeff, and I'm here to present the Class of 2024 Middle School Award. The English Language Arts and Literature Award goes to Nini. The Mathematics Award goes to Belle. The Science Award goes to Amy. The Social Studies Award goes to Belle. The Chinese Mother Tongue Award goes to Nadia. The Chinese Foreign Tongue Award goes to Belle. The Thai Foreign Tongue Award goes to Nadia and Laura. The Thai Mother Tongue Award goes to Belle. The Fine Arts Award goes to Annie. The String Ensemble Award goes to Tiu. The Boys Physical Education Award goes to Kaupong. The Girls Physical Education Award goes to Niji. The Citizenship Award goes to Tilak. The Most Effective Communicator Award goes to Niji. The Most Responsible Global Participant Award goes to Belle. The Most Committed to Learning Award goes to Austin. The Best Complex Thinker and Problem Solver Award goes to Lara. The Best Collaborative Worker Award goes to Jade. The Most Improved Award goes to Mark. The IT Digital Citizenship Award goes to Nadia. The Leadership Award goes to Taya. The Hospitality Award goes to Belle. I would like to congratulate all of you on your awards. You all worked very hard, and you should all be very proud of yourselves. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Jeff. And now, to welcome our students into high school, please welcome our high school principal, Mr. Thomas.
I'm pleased to congratulate you, the class of 2024, on a job well done. You've successfully completed the requirements to move from grade 8 onto the high school and are now officially welcomed as freshmen at the Thai Chinese International School. I'm very proud of you. I'm very excited about the work that lies ahead of you, the fun that you can have, the memories you will make, and hopefully the universities you will ultimately be joining after you conclude 4 years of rigorous study here at the Thai Chinese International School. So enjoy your much deserved summer, stay healthy, and know that we are here to support you, and we expect that you do your part, and we will help guide you along the path of your high school career here starting next August the 3rd. So again, welcome to the high school on behalf of all of the faculty and staff here. Job well done.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. And now for our closing speech, please welcome the head of school, Dr. John McGrath.
Thank you, Dr. Michael, the graduation committee, and all those of you who were involved in putting this together. Mostly, though, a big thank you to the parents and to the students who have stuck with things as we've gone through a very unique experience in the history of humankind. It's been an interesting ceremony to end an interesting year. And it's all about how we handle the challenges, and that's what high school really is all about. And that's what you have to look forward to for the next 4 years. The big question that's probably on a lot of your minds is, what will school look like next year? Will things be normal? The simple answer is, 1, you will get to see your friends again, but no, school will be different next year. Not because of COVID-19 or the pandemic, but because of you, how you will have changed, and what the expectations are for you from the community, from your family, and most importantly, from yourselves. What will you do with your high school experience? High school is definitely more serious. The GPA becomes more significant. Preparing for SAT, IELTS, CELTA, preparing for top colleges and universities around the globe rather. Those are the things that will be a big part of your focus in high school, as well as honing your skills in the arts, in drama, in dance, in athletics, whatever it is that really makes you excited about life. Those are things that you get to work on and to hone your skills at. For those of you who have been exceptionally high achieving students, I look forward to seeing what you can do with those things that are offered to you in the high school. And for those of you who have not done as well as you would have hoped to have done, hey, you get a do-over. You get to start again. You get to say, hey, I can do things that will put me among the top students at TCIS. I'm happy for all the accomplishments you've had so far. I was pleased to be part of the NJHS ceremony a few weeks ago and to see all the new inductees. What's really cool is that education's changing, and you are the generation that's going to make a difference. You are the leaders of this new form of education. It's going to be what you create and how you react to things that is going to shape education for the future. So to the parents, I say thank you. I know how difficult it can be and how hard it has been, particularly in the last several months, in terms of motivating your child, in terms of making sure they are doing the things that they need to do to maintain their academic standing and to prepare for high school. The teachers have done an exceptional job. And as I talk to schools around the region and around the world, we all face the same situation. How do we continue to challenge and to motivate students? Here at TCIS, we have an incredible plan prepared for you. And we hope things get better over the next several months as we look forward to a new start to the school year in August. I look forward to seeing all of you again, to seeing hopefully some new students, some returning students, some students who were not at TCIS, all sorts of different possibilities. And I look forward to greeting you at the front gate. I know you're very fond of Dr. Michael. He will be there to say hello and to wish you the best on your next venture into the future and into what things you can do as an individual. So take some time now. Rest, rejuvenate. Put away the screen for a while. Go for a walk, hopefully. Play with some friends, hopefully. That should open up in the next little while. And I thank all of you for all you do and the best wishes and the way you have supported classmates through this last time. It's going to be a great year next year. I look forward to seeing you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. John. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our virtual promotion ceremony. We hope you enjoyed the slideshow. We know this year did not end the way we would have liked, but we hope to see everyone in person soon so we can celebrate the class of 2024. Thank you.
Hello there, it's been a while. Hope you're surprised to see me. This video is dedicated to the class of 2024 and their graduation to 9th grade. I would do anything to be with you guys right now, but sadly I can't. I couldn't have hoped for a better class to spend my 5 years in Thailand with. Over the years I gained truly remarkable friends, and ones I'll never forget. 9th grade is quite a step up from 8th grade, and I have faith that you guys can do it. In addition, I would also like to thank the person that offered me to make this video, because without that person I wouldn't be here talking to you guys today. That's it for now, and I hope you can stay in touch. Good luck in 9th grade, may the force be with you, and adios.
I want to say congratulations to my friends, the class of 2024, for graduating middle school and moving up to high school. And I want to say I wish them the best of luck in high school.
Hello, I am Riho. I am very surprised to have the graduation ceremony in this way this year. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the 8th graders for their graduation. Also, thank you for supporting me with learnings and everything. I learned a lot of new things with you guys in these 4 years that we spent time together. I hope you guys will stay safe and remember me. Secondly, I would like to thank all the teachers who teach me well, fixed my problems, and supported me with my learnings. Thank you so much, and I will try my best in Japan. Finally, I hope all the teachers and students will stay safe, and I hope I can go back to Thailand and visit you guys someday. Thank you, and again, happy graduations. Sincerely, Riho.